You might be doing everything right, taking your meds, doing your stretches, but your joints still ache, throb, and swell. What if I told you the real culprit might be sitting on your plate? Some foods can silently fuel inflammation, make your arthritis worse, and undo all your progress without you even realizing it. Today, we're exposing the everyday foods that may be harming your joints more than helping. If you're over 50 and living with arthritis, this is something you can't afford to ignore. Let's start with the basics. What exactly causes arthritis pain? While wear and tear play a role, the real villain behind stiffness and swelling is inflammation. And inflammation, as researchers from Harvard and the Arthritis Foundation have confirmed, is often linked to the foods we eat. Foods high in refined sugar, processed oils, and artificial additives can trigger your immune system to overreact, creating chronic inflammation, especially in already vulnerable joints. You may not feel it immediately, but over time, this dietary damage adds up. For example, a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that high glycemic foods like white bread and sugary drinks can increase inflammation markers like C-reactive protein, CRP. That's the same marker linked to heart disease and, yes, worsened arthritis. So if you wake up with puffy, aching joints despite no injury or heavy activity, your dinner might be the reason. Let's break down the worst offenders hiding in plain sight. 1. Sugary drinks, soda, sweet tea, energy drinks. Sugar is a fast-acting inflammation trigger. It spikes insulin and promotes the release of pro-inflammatory cytokines, molecules that aggravate joint tissues. Even diet drinks are no good, as artificial sweeteners like aspartame have also been shown to worsen inflammation in sensitive individuals. 2. Processed meats, bacon, sausages, deli cuts. These are loaded with saturated fats, nitrates, and advanced glycation end products, AGEs, all of which accelerate inflammation and joint degradation. A 2020 study from Frontiers in Nutrition linked high intake of processed meats to increased pain and lower joint function in adults over 55. 3. Refined carbs, white bread, pasta, crackers. These break down quickly into sugars, causing blood sugar spikes and again promoting CRP levels. They also feed harmful gut bacteria, which can indirectly trigger systemic inflammation that attacks the joints. What's especially tricky is that these foods are often marketed as convenient or comforting. But for your joints, they're a silent attack. Now let's talk about fake healthy foods. These are items that sound nutritious, even heart-friendly, but can actually inflame joints in people over 50. Vegetable oils, corn, soy, canola. Many seniors switch to these oils thinking they're better than butter, but they're extremely high in omega-6 fatty acids, which are pro-inflammatory when not balanced with omega-3s. According to the Journal of Lipid Research, excess omega-6 can lead to chronic low-grade inflammation, a perfect storm for arthritis sufferers. Now, margarine and butter substitutes. Some brands are loaded with trans fats, which are so inflammatory they're banned in many countries. Even trans fat-free products can contain small, damaging amounts under U.S. labeling laws. And flavored yogurts. While yogurt sounds healthy, the flavored kinds are often sugar bombs in disguise, some with more sugar than a candy bar. If you're reaching for this as your morning health snack, it may be setting your joints up for a rough day. Even some fruits can cause flare-ups. Nightshades like tomatoes, bell peppers, and eggplant contain solanine, which, though not harmful to everyone, can trigger inflammation in people sensitive to it. The Arthritis Foundation notes that some RA and osteoarthritis patients feel better when they cut these out for a time. The key isn't fear, it's awareness. Knowing what works for your body is your most powerful tool. So what should you eat? Fatty fish, salmon, mackerel, sardines. These are packed with omega-3s, which reduce inflammation and joint stiffness. A clinical trial published in Annals of Rheumatic Diseases showed a significant drop in morning joint pain for patients eating fatty fish at least twice a week. Olive oil, extra virgin. Replacing processed oils with EVOO can reduce joint inflammation. It contains oleocanthal, a natural anti-inflammatory compound with similar effects to ibuprofen, but without the side effects. Leafy greens, spinach, kale, Swiss chard. These provide antioxidants, vitamin K, and calcium, supporting bone and cartilage health. Bonus, they also fight oxidative stress, which damages joints over time. And berries and cherries. Rich in anthocyanins, these fruits help reduce CRP and joint swelling. Tart cherry juice, in particular, has been shown in studies to relieve osteoarthritis symptoms. Turmeric with black pepper, one of the most powerful natural anti-inflammatories. Curcumin, the active compound in turmeric, has been shown in dozens of studies, including one from phytotherapy research, to reduce joint pain and improve mobility in older adults. What's more, staying hydrated helps keep your joints lubricated. Starting the day with lemon water instead of coffee may do more than you think. The good news? You don't need to follow a complicated diet. Just remove the most dangerous foods and replace them with powerful, joint-supporting choices, one meal at a time. Arthritis isn't just about getting older. It's about what we feed our bodies every day. The wrong foods can quietly make your joints scream. But with a few small changes, your pain can lessen, your mornings can be smoother, and your mobility can improve. If this video opened your eyes, imagine how many others over 50 are still in the dark. Hit that subscribe button for more science-backed arthritis relief tips. And don't forget to turn on the bell icon so you never miss a trick. Share this with a friend who needs to hear it. Comment below which food surprised you the most. Let's take the pain off your plate, together.